Good job.
Well, there's the short one, and then there's the long one.
It proves that it's a short thing to shortening the sound of defecation that we play on our podcast here.
And on the airwaves of WUTK.
Sponsor us.
What?
I said sponsor us defecation. I
don't
know.
What?
Sponsor us Rudy Giuliani's butthole.
What?
Yo, that poor man. he pooped himself on TV. On that part, but I'm pretty sure Rudy's Booty's Tootie was a little wet.
Oh my god. That was insane what just happened. Rudy's Booty's Tootie.
Yes.
But it was a wet one. I have, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, Rudy Giuliani, while in a court hearing about all the fraud, just tore his pants up, and never missed a beat. Just kept on going.
That is what amazed me by it.
Yeah.
That he just farted while speaking as if he was not farting.
It was it was like part of the conversation.
Yeah, like there was no. I mean that just tells you that he goes around tooting all the time. Because like for me,
have the court reporter read that back, please.
And the look that his like lady co-counsel gave him was just hilarious.
Because she knew.
She's positive now, and that's got to be the worst way to get COVID. Like,
right?
Getting COVID anyway is not good, but getting it through like Rudy's fart, that has to be the worst.
Oh, right? Oh, God. She may have just discovered a new way to get COVID.
And poor Rudy, like, he already clearly has like erectile dysfunction problems, and COVID has long-lasting erectile dysfunction in men. So he's just doomed now. Like, he's going to be fixing his pants a lot.
Oh, COVID can cause erectile dysfunction?
Yeah, they just came out with a study. Like, long-term, like, it depends on, like, the severity of the case, age. I can't remember what the third factor was. But yeah, so like the CDC was like, if you need just one more reason, because typically it is like white men who are having problems having to wear their mask. No. So I guess the CDC was like, by the way, we did a study. Your penis might not work if you don't do what you're supposed to.
That's all right. I don't need it. I don't. My cat meowed at me right after I said that.
She's like, quit lying.
Quit lying. Come on. Hey, my case wasn't too severe, and I'm still young, so my TT should be fine.
Yeah, you're not going to be in the Giuliani territory.
But I mean, between the fart, the ED, the hair dye running down the face, and then the landscaping company, he's on a roll. Like, this man needs to take this stuff on the road.
Go my cousin Vinny impression.
Go on tour. Did he do?
That is the well-cited doctrine.
Did he do it? My cousin Vinny thing?
More so than
it's the same press conference.
Did he quote the movie?
Yes.
Oh, what did he say?
No, he didn't quote the movie. He like gave us a synopsis of the movie.
He did, but he did like a Joe Pesci voice.
Oh yeah, sure. But he's like, you remember? So he starts with like, remember that scene where the old lady couldn't see, and then he like launches into the Joe Pesci voice. He's like, how many fingers am I holding up? Like, that's how it was when they were doing the ballots. It's like, did you want them on everyone's lap? What's wrong with you?
And then like 30 minutes later, his hair dye started melting off his face.
This man...
He used to be America's mayor.
This man destroyed his legacy. And I don't think he cares. I think he would go literal hell for Donald Trump. I really do.
I think that he stumbled into doing things right after 9/11. Like, I don't think it was any way intentional because, like, he married his cousin, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. But I was sitting here thinking...
if you're a cousin, that's where, like, your character's pretty suspicious.
Well, I mean, but think of it this way, though. You mentioned 9/11, but see, in the 90s, he was loved in the 90s. Like, people adored him everywhere, especially in New York. He even hosted Saturday Night Live. He's actually pretty funny. Back in the day, he was pretty funny.
After 9/11, didn't he?
No, he hosted Saturday Night Live in the 90s. And everybody loved him. He even dressed up as a Rockette and danced with the Rockettes once. He was just a fun guy. And then he came on SNL after 9/11 as sort of like a, with a special message or whatever. But, he was loved by everybody for so long, and then he turned into like a literal Renfield from Dracula. Have you ever seen Dracula and Renfield?
Yes.
He turned into that. And it's just a sad existence he lives now. Farting around, your hair dye going down his face.
Yeah.
And what the hell does he need hair dye for? For the couple strands he has in the back?
I don't know. Just go gray. No one thought you were that color anyway.
It's an embarrassment. But have fun doing your cousin, though. Seriously.
Yeah. But he was like, I didn't know she was my cousin.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Rudy. Yes, you did.
I think that John Oliver said it best. He was like, you mean to tell me at the wedding you didn't notice that everybody was on one side of the church? That is, like, so true. Because, like, at the wedding, everybody was like...
Are we sure we should be doing this?
I know you.
Well, hey, it's also on the wedding guests because they could have objected, but nobody objected.
No, if anybody actually does that.
They could have.
They could have, but, I mean, assuming they had that in their vows. I know a lot of people that take that out because they're just like, why is this nonsense there?
But it's traditional, and Rudy's a Republican, so do the math.
He is not a traditional Republican.
Oh no, he's a part of this new wave of whatever this is
going on.
whatever the hell this is. But yeah, he used to be a traditional Republican, but then I guess somebody did something sexual to somebody else, and it felt so good that they needed to come over that side of the weirdness.
Mm-hmm.
And while you try to get that image out of your head, let's go to the music. Here's this on Smells Like 90s Rock.
We're playing Crash Test Dummies.
Oh, Crash Test Dummies. Mm-hmm.